Good morning, Mr. Aditya. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fahmi Idrus, and I'm from English class C. Thank you very much for taking the time to review my video presentation today. Okay. Have you ever stopped to think about how many passwords you manage on a daily basis? Between our emails, bank account, university portal, and social media. The sheer volume of PIN and password we are expected to remember has become overwhelming. Worse still, they are easily forgotten and easily stolen and increasing vulnerability to cyber threat. But what if you didn't need to remember anything at all? What if your physically present was the only key you ever need? Today, I'm honored to present my analysis on this asset transformation. My presentation is the identity revolution biometric analysis in the digital age. Over the next several minutes, we will explore why our fundamental approach to security is changing and why our physical body are essentially become our new password. To give you an overview of what we will discuss today, I have structured this presentation around five key pillars that highlight the fundamental shift in digital security. First, we will lay down the foundation of biometric, specifically looking at the difference between psychological and behavioral threats. Second, we will explore real-world use cases, paying special attention to how this technology is revolutionizing the financial and public sector. And third, we will look at the business perspective by examining market growth and accuracy metric. Fourth, we will discuss the roadmap and the evolution of trust over the past few decades. And finally, we will summarize this fundamental shift in security. Let's begin by looking at the core philosophy behind this technology leap. Welcome to chapter 1, which I have titled From Token to Trade. For centuries, human security has relied on what we call token. A token is an object you possess or piece of information you know. A metal house is a physical token. An ID card is physical token. Similarly, a password of 4-digit PIN code is a digital token. The inherent flaw with token-based security is that it verifies the token, not the actual person. If someone steals your house key, their door will still unlock for them. If someone guesses for your password, the system assumes they are you. The identity revolution is about shifting away from token instead of verifying what you have or what you know. Modern security systems are now designed to verify who you are by analyzing our unique human trait. We eliminate the vulnerability to the token system. So, what exactly are the traits? When we look at biometric foundation, we can categorize them into three distinct areas. The first category is physiological. There are hardware-based traits, meaning the physical permanent feature of your body. The most common example are your eyes, your fingerprint, and your facial notes. Because they are formed by your genetic, they are permanent and entirely unique to you. The second category is behavior. They are software-based patterns rather than looking at your physical shape, biometric look at the unique way you interact with the world. This include this include your keystroke rhythm, the specific speed and pressure you use when typing, as we as well as your voice modulation and even your digital key, which analyze the unique way you walk while carrying a device. The third and most advanced category is chemical or internal. This involves biomolecular analysis, such as looking at your DNA structure or utilizing vascular mapping, which scans the specific vein pattern inside your hand and finger. This level is typically reserved for extremely high security environments. To understand how complex this gets, let's take a closer look at one of the most widely used psychological trait, facial recognition. Many of us use facial recognition every day to unlock our smartphone, but the technology behind it requires absolute sub-millimeter precision. When you look at your screen, an advanced AI algorithm instantly gets to work. It analyzes over a specific nodal point on your face, such as distance between your eyes, the weight of your nose, and the depth of your eye socket. Using this data, it creates highly complex mathematical face template. It achieves this through 3D geometry analysis, which means a simple 2D photograph cannot trick the system to further prevent fraud. This system uses liveness detection, which is an anti-spoofing mechanism that ensures the camera is looking at a living, breathing human being, not a high-resolution video or a silicon mesh. Furthermore, it includes dynamic aging compensation, allowing the AI to constantly learn and recognize you even as your facial feature naturally change over the years. Now that we understand the technology, let's see how it is applied in our daily life and particularly in finance. The financial sector has been one of the biggest adopters of biometric, striving to create complete seamless financial service. We are already seeing this with mobile payment, where consumers can simply tap to pay using fingerprint authentication tool on their phone. We also have Fast ID login that provide instant banking authentication without the need to remember complex banking password. But the industry is pushing even further. We are now seeing the introduction of sensor card. This look like normal bank card, but they feature built-in fingerprint sensor right on the plastic. You you place your thumb on the card while inserting it into a payment terminal, ensuring that even if the card is stolen, it is entirely used today. Additional banks are rolling out next-gen ATM. They are completely cardless machines the, that really entire on face recognition to spin cash secure. Beyond banking, this technology is also reshaping how government handle massive logistical challenge. One of the most critical application is in national security specifically the implementation of smart border. If you have passed through a mature international airport recently, you likely interact with automated border control or ABC. Traditionally, border control involves a human officer manually comparing a traveler face to their passport photo. This is a slow and prone to human fatigue. With automated border control, travelers simply scan their passport and look into a camera. The biometric system handles the verification. The results are outstanding. Throughput, meaning the speed at which passengers move, move through security, is increased. More important, human identification is nearly eliminated. The system is faster, highly efficient, and significantly more secure than traditional method, which has implementation across various sectors. Is not surprised that the business behind biometric is booming. Let's take a brief look at the market trajectory. The biometric technology market is experience massive, substantially grown, and currently is push of compound annual growth rate. This rapid expansion is primarily driven by enterprise security demand. Corporations had like hacker network and government agencies are facing unpredictable level of cyber threat and data breach. They are that traditional passwords are no longer sufficient to protect sensitive data. But why are this massive enterprise so confident is in this technology? The answer lies in the data. Trust stroke the precision. The foundation of this industry security success in the reliability factor. In security architecture, the most critical metric is the false acceptance rate or FAR. This able measure the probability that a system will incorrectly identify an unauthorized person and grant them access. In modern multimodal biometric system, which might combine facial recognition with behavioral pattern, the false acceptance rate has dropped below 1 million. Let's take singing. The chance of false match is less than 1 in million. This provides a level of mathematical certainty that is complete unattainable by password. A password can easily be guessed or compromised, but replicating someone's unique biological data to full an AI system is incredibly difficult. This is how we build through trust, through precision. The evolution of trust. As we near the end of this presentation, is it helpful to look at the timeline of how our trust in security has evolved. If we look back to the 90s, our trust was placed entirely in physical key and PIN code. It was an analog era with rigid and efficient security measure. Moving into the 2010, we saw the first major shift. Security become digitalized and portable with the introduction of Touch ID and mobile sensor. We began to trust our device to recognize our fingerprint. Looking ahead to the 2030 and beyond, we are entering the era of continuous digital identity. In the near future, you will not need to actively scan your finger or face. Your environment and your device will continually authenticate you in the background based on your behavior traits, your voice, and your present. Security will become entire invisible yet stronger than ever. Okay, to conclude, we are witnessing the end of the password era. The friction of remembering code and carrying physical keys is being replaced by the simply reality of just being yourself. Thank you for joining the revolution with me today, Mr. Aditya. I would like to certainly thank you for your time, your attention, and your ongoing guidance in this course. It has been a privilege to research and present this topic to you, and I hope my analysis on the importance of biometric technology has been insightful and clearly demonstrate where the future of digital security is heading. Thank you very much again. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.